Hello everyone, welcome inside another edition of What's Cooking at Vince and Joe's Gourmet Market. We're joined by their new chef, Chef Angelo, and it's hunting season, deer camp. That's who we're talking to, deer hunters. And I understand you have quite the plate drawn up today.
Absolutely, it's quite the plate. It might look complicated, but it's not. It's something that's very simple, very hearty for the hunters to eat. We really want hunters to come in here and pick up their 5-pound box of fresh sausage, for hunters. In particular, it's easy grab and go for them. But it's 5 pounds here. You can mix it up with sweet, plain, hot, any kind of sausage that you find that they desire. But it's a great thing for hunters. They can take it, just make it simple, throw it in their cooler, and then they're on their way.
So what do we have in this dish? Obviously sausage,
yes.
But I see some fennel here.
Absolutely.
And I'll grab it for you
Sounds
here. You can talk about it and enlighten me as well as everyone else. I've heard of fennel. I don't know really what it tastes like. I've never had it, but just kind of talk about this.
Fennel, it tastes like licorice. We use it a lot, or black licorice. We use it a lot as a digestive in Italian culture. So we really, because we enjoy food, this helps us eat more. But it'll help bring everything down. It's flavored. We use it to flavor our salads as well. We can shave it, put it on a nice salad with some berries, some goat cheese, arugula, oranges. And then the seeds of this, which is in the other container right there, we use the seeds we use the seeds to kind of season up our sausage. So you have your plain sausage that has the fennel ground in it. We have the fennel's ground in our plain sausage and our sweet sausage. It's ground and left whole, and then our hot and everything else. It's all whole seeds, but it really has a great, unique flavor to it, and it's very, very it's something unique for Italian culture.
Cool, excellent. What else goes into this very complex yet easy dish?
No, extremely easy. This is everything that you can carry around with you, so you don't have to worry about keeping things too refrigerated. The thing you got to keep refrigerated here is your sausage, and we're going to actually start off with that olive oil. If you go ahead and pour it in our cast iron pan. Again, when you're out there, you don't have a whole set of all clad or some kind of. I'll just take that from you. You don't have all the fancy pots and pans. You want to make this as simple as possible, because you're gonna, again, if you're in deer camp, you're out in the middle of nowhere, maybe.
Basically.
So you want to make it's as light as possible.
Yeah, light and easy.
Yep. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we've got our pan on, about a medium heat here. Next thing you're gonna do is we're gonna take the sausage and we're gonna put it in. So we're gonna just want to brown the sausage up a little bit. About 5 minutes on each side, just so it's nice and brown too. And what that'll do is that'll leave some sausage juice in the pan, and that'll be absolutely delicious when we deglaze with the wine. We'll get into that once we get to that part.
Excellent.
Don't want to overcrowd your pan, but we want to make sure we have enough sausage here to feed the whole camp.
Exactly.
You don't want to be the selfish one. You want to be the one who's not bringing enough to the table.
So the full dish can serve about how many hunters?
It can serve 5 really hungry ones, or it can serve 10 ones that have eaten well throughout the day. The most important thing, though, is it's extremely stress-free. You can make this ahead of time, even before you go camping. Before you go hunting, you have it all set and just reheat it in a pan. And this way, just makes it simple. So you go out for your late night hunt. You put it on about 4 o'clock, low flame. If you have a bonfire out there, put it over there. It'll warm it up real nice, and then you get back in about an hour. It should be rethermalized, and it'll be
Perfect.
great.
It already smells great. I'm salivating just watching.
So we're gonna brown up the sausage. So cast iron pans, a staple for when you go out for the hunters. They're inexpensive. And they're dent-free.
They look pretty heavy.
And it will. You can use it to ward off bear attacks, I think, because it's extremely heavy.
Especially you could get it hot too. And burn a little bit.
Absolutely.
So you recommend when you're handling one of these, get a towel or gloves or oven mitts or something along those lines?
Especially if you're outside, you got your gloves on anyways. Make sure they're not wet. Wet glove, hot pan is going to be cause a nice little steaming going on. You can go ahead and probably flip those over now.
All of them?
Yeah.
Start up here?
Start up there, yep. Great job, beautiful color on it.
Yeah, they look nice and gold.
And that's extremely important, again, to the whole flavor of it. If you don't have it golden brown like this, you're not going to have that flavor that it should. We mixed it up in here. We've got sweet and hot sausage.
Even these as well?
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, all of them, yeah, might as well.
And the good thing about a cast iron pan is it transfers the heat universally. So all parts of the pan are going to be just as hot.
Right.
Including the handle.
Oh, yeah. So you definitely want gloves for that.
Yes.
I may be the world's slowest sausage turner here.
There you
All
go.
right.
So you've got yours. Just give it a little shake, make sure it's not sticking.
Nice and
There you go.
get it sizzling nice and good
Yeah,
there,
get
huh?
it sizzling nice and good. So help things going a little bit. And we're going to get to a point here pretty soon where they can go, they can put it on, and they're done for a while because it'll just stew, it'll just cook on its own. So it'll be, you know, you get this started before you get cleaned up for the night. Put on your hunter pajamas or whatever they wear out there, your long johns, and have a go at it. Hunting's is fun. It's a great camaraderie. A lot of people are bringing their families out too. And just like with the Italian culture, I think in a lot of cultures out there, it's around food. So although you're hunting, doesn't mean you have to, go to the bare minimum when it comes to food. You know,
right?
You're still gonna break bread together. It's even a more it's a setting where you can get to know each other even better. Especially if you're bringing your kids out there or your whole family, your wife. It's a great time. Just to sit down and have dinner in a spot you don't usually have dinner at. There's no distraction from TV. Hopefully, hopefully the phones are all turned off.
Phones
and
off.
Just enjoy being out in nature.
Technology goes away, and
Yes, absolutely.
old recipes come into play.
That's what it is. So what we're gonna have you do now is pull all these off. Actually, I'll do it for you.
Yeah, we on a time limit here.
What you can start doing very carefully is putting the fennel in this pan.
Just
Yep. We're going to start putting that in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off, the fennel is the largest portion, or largest piece. So we're going to get it a little head start before we got the onions and the garlic and the rest of it.
so this will take the longest to cook, is what you're saying?
So you get a little head start. And again, we're going to want this to be nice and golden brown as well.
Awesome. And you're still just using those juices from the sausage too to bake in and add some flavor.
So it's sort of like cooking with, with bacon. You got that rendered.
It even smells pretty similar as well.
Absolutely.
That's a good smell.
And so use that rendered juices to kind of create flavor here too, because there's not you don't want to be dumping hot grease when you're outside, because only you can prevent forest fires.
And not to mention bears might like that.
Yes, absolutely. Again, we're saving the hot grease for the bears, not to attract the bears.
Yeah.
And here we're just looking to get them nice and golden brown.
Yeah, that doesn't take long.
No, not at all. We have the fire's going, the campfire's going right now. The kids are putting together the s'mores, so that's all set. So
Hopefully they're staying away from the flames.
Yes, absolutely. And then always a little bit of salt and pepper. When we season food, we season throughout the dish, not just at the end, so you just end up with salty food.
Right.
So if you want to take a pinch or two and go ahead and sprinkle it all over. A few more. Do one more.
Bam, is that what Emerald says? Right?
Bam. Bam it up. So here we're just waiting to get golden brown. You can really smell everything there.
It's a beautiful smell.
I wish these cameras can really take in the smell here, because fennel, sausage, you've got quite the aroma going on over here.
Oh, it's music to my nose.
So now we're ready to add the onions, which are right there. We chopped them all up.
Just sprinkle them out. Oh, dump them?
Dump them in. They'll get close. There'll be less of a splash.
Oh, amateur hour.
Yeah, someone will clean that up. And then we're gonna add garlic, whole garlic. You're not gonna want to cut stuff and chop stuff up. So get all this ready before you go up hunting. We've got garlic and we've got some of the fennel seeds as well.
Cool.
Go ahead and throw that in there.
Throw it or dump?
Let's not throw, but sort of like a
Just a little.
gently place. Get a little tap in the bottom, get all those seeds out there. So now we've got seeds on the outside too. We're gonna toast whole seeds. And when we do that, we'll really start getting the flavor of the fennel accentuated.
I love the smell, and the sound of that sizzle is another beautiful thing.
And you can see the little brown specks here in the bottom of the pan.
Yep.
That's called fond. So the fond is what we're going to deglaze. It's going to give us a ton of flavor, which is why a cast iron pan is the way to go. Cast iron pans are passed down generation to generation. There's family fights over who gets grandma's pan because it's got so much seasoning, it's got so much flavor sealed in there from years of cooking. So now we see we got these onions a little translucent. We're going to take the wine. And that's a good thing too. If you don't have wine, put beer in there. If you don't have beer,
go to the store.
Go to the store.
Come to Vincent Joe's and pick some up. Before you go, obviously.
Absolutely. So what this is going to do, just going to take all the fond on the bottom. We're going to kind of scrape all that up and just get it all. You see how that's it was white wine, but now we've got all this beautiful fond coming up. And we're going to bring it till it's reduced a little bit, and now we're going to add our canned tomatoes. Make sure you bring a can opener and canned tomatoes.
Definitely.
Good. You can pour those in very gently. Get a little closer to the center here. A little bit lower. There you go. And now we're going to have you add a few more pinches of salt and pepper.
One more?
A little bit more, absolutely. Salt helps absorb,
Anything.
Absolutely. And now we're just going to put the sausage back in. You kind of bury it in the sauce here a little bit.
Get all that flavor in there,
Absolutely.
back in.
And the stuff here at the bottom of the pan, the bottom of the plate,
on the top there. Oh, yeah. Can't let it go to waste.
That's sausage stock right there. That's gold. So now we're just going to lower the heat. Remember, always use a towel.
Always.
We're going to lower the heat, and we're just going to let it cook. It'll simmer away. More stock will be rendered out, and it'll be a perfect dish. Whether you want to serve it over pasta, if you have another pot going, or I just recommend, if you're going hunting, get some sub buns. Again, you can purchase those at Vincent Joe's. We have a great bakery department here, and they just go perfectly. You freeze them before you leave the house. By the time you get up there, they'll be perfectly thawed, so you have this nice fresh.
Even if you want to toast them too on your open fire for natural taste.
Absolutely.
So Chef Angelo, we have the product. Now, how would you serve this?
So the way you can serve it, if you're home, you can boil a pot of pasta, you make some polenta, whatever. But you're out hunting. There's no time for that, I guess. I love our ciabatta rolls that we have here, but whatever kind of roll that you're in the mood for. But I just love doing it on here. Absolutely delicious. And you can see how great this cooked down, and how the sauce got nice and thick.
Absolutely.
And the smells of the fennel and the sausage, everything going in here. So I'm going to cut one for you here.
Oh,
and,
excellent.
Make it up for you. So let's find our sausage. Some fennel on there. We got you an apron too, so you don't dirty anything. So.
Hey, I have to look officially.
And ladies, he did this all himself. So that right there is what we call a meal on a plate.
That is very nice.
It's good for you. So again, we just want to remind everyone, hunters, guys, gals, 5-pound box, fresh sausage, mix it up. Some like it spicy, some like it sweet. A great thing, so convenient. This dish is so easy. You can find this recipe on our website. Absolutely tasty, amazing, and can't wait to see you in here for hunting season.
That's right. It's here. It is here. Shall I
Absolutely
dig in? right, this is it's a work of art. I feel bad eating it, but I'm about to. Oh wow, you can really taste that fennel in there too, immediately, and it's a beautiful thing.
It's,
really.
it's a nice turn. It's not something that you usually see, but out hunting, why not make it gourmet?
And now this roll now I'm about to dig into. So good.
Yes, the ciabatta roll. It's got a nice crust on it, so
all the way around, just a complete easy dish that you could fool your friends into thinking that
you work so hard on over the campfire. And again, this is something too. You want to make it ahead of time. Make it ahead of time. You get it done before you go up there. So then you take that 5-pound box that you've got. You make it up ahead of time. Now you've got 2 different dishes. You warm it up once. You can make eggs, put it on top of it, and then when you come back for dinner, you make rolls. Little sandwiches.
So you're hunting, you're coming into Vincent Joe's, you're picking up your 5-pound box.
Absolutely.
And like you said, the recipe is on the website, but you have your fennel, you have your garlic as well.
Absolutely.
Your seeds,
and
your tomatoes, and everything's available here.
Yep, all that stuff travels well. You get a can of tomatoes. Right now, it's not tomato season, so definitely recommend canned tomatoes. They're picked during season. Here, you get that. It's you bring your bottle, you bring your can opener, garlic already. Don't peel it. When you get there, you can peel it because then it's going to start stinking up the car, stinking up the camp. But you peel everything there, and then that's it, and then you enjoy.
Another excellent dish, and I appreciate you making this and teaching me. There's so many things I could say, but it's delicious.
I think it's time to enjoy the sauce.
I think so. Thank you for tuning in to another edition of What's Cooking at Vincent Joe's Gourmet Market with the new chef, Chef Angelo.
Thank you.